it work
Previously
a little
on
bit
the Broncos rebuild series.
and see if we can bring back our boys. Doesn't look like that was the case. Are you fucking kidding me? Dude, that guy really didn't want to come back here. We offered him more money than anyone he goes to the Saints. Fuck this rebuild. All right, so we just had to make a ridiculous deal here to move up to the second pick in the second round. And who are we gonna pick? There's a wide receiver here I think that is very good, and I think he's someone that we need to put in the slot right away. 22 years old, 6'1", 203. Micah Matlock. I think this guy is a tremendous player. Getting the claps. Got to be first round talent. Number 4 in true value. Let's freaking go. This is our next slot guy. I guarantee it. I guarantee it. He's exactly the strength I want. I wanted someone over 60 strength, preferably over 65. And he's got all the agility, change of direction, speed. I mean, he is a little bit of a bigger Amon-Ra St. Brown, in my opinion. So let's go. All right, so here we are, the start of week 1 for the 2029 season. And we have some new names. It's kind of a reset. We lost in the Super Bowl. We lost some good players. And now it's time to rebuild up into another contender. We did everything we could to win our first Super Bowl, and it just didn't happen. And sometimes you just gotta, take your losses and start over again. We're gonna look at the roster here. Bo Nix, 93 overall. Mini Patrick Mahomes. We're gonna start Marcus Gillespie, but you're gonna see a lot of Javonte Williams still too. I wanted to trade him, but not really fielding any offers. And you got Timmy Hatchett, fullback, some guy named Annie Maynard. Not really important. It's all about this guy right here, Micah Madlock. Let's talk about him because he is replacing one key piece to this offense that we lost. We tried everything to get McMillan back, but he did not come back because I think this guy has the size, the speed, the agility, the change of direction, and the strength. I think he needs at least 65 strength. And I think this man is going to be him. All right, then we got Jamo Williams. He's up to a 92. He's like 28 years old, and Joshua Brazil. Joshua Brazil, I don't know how long he's going to last for. Really want to put him in the slot, but he's only 56 strength, and I just don't think he's going to do the numbers that Medlock's going to have throughout his career. So this is pretty much a Medlock, uh, career build. Career. We're just going to follow his career. It's all going to focus around him. So we're going to speed through these rebuilds, these years, and see what kind of career Micah Medlock can put up. And we got guys waiting in the wings here. This is probably one of the deepest wide receiver cores I've ever seen. Trevor Potter, Jonathan Cooper, all those undrafted free agent fast wide receivers, they stick in drafts. Another guy, Dante Miner, 6'5", 233. I think he could be our wide receiver 3 of the future. A great red zone threat. And of course, we can always throw the Sean Pounds out there. He's 76 as a wide receiver, but we moved him to tight end. And speaking of tight end, it's Dorian Zimmerman time. He will be starting for us. 77 strength is pretty good. So usually Adam Picard is going to be starting at left tackle, but he is injured. He's one of our rookie draft picks to replace members of the offensive line that got too old. So right now we have Otis Vickers, who we got in one of our first drafts, and just kind of great backup guy, move him all over the place. So he's starting for him at left tackle. Another rookie, Cordell Morton. Wasn't planning on starting him yet, but with the injury to our left tackle, he'll be starting this game. And then you got Otis Vickers that I'll probably put in there while Cordell Morton fills up. Then we have a pretty strong right side of the offensive line starting at the center. We got Braylon Woodbury, he's a superstar. Marcus Kennedy, he's a star. Alonzo Woodyard, I believe he's a superstar. He was interior offensive lineman, but we need a strong right tackle for sure. Adam Dunn, we were able to bring back. Didn't think it was going to happen. We brought him back. We are now in a 4-3, so he's going to be playing the outside DN spot, and I might move him inside a little bit for pass rush purposes. Nick Bonito, he is at the right end, fast, decent enough strength, backed up by Isaiah Foskey, who's also kind of fast. Hopefully, we can get some sacks out of Nick, but he's getting to be 29, so he's going to be going out soon. So we'll show you how we plan on replacing him. Javon Dexter, he's our starting D tackle, and this man Nick Jackson, who we thought we were gonna have to use to replace Adam Dunn, actually isn't a bad D tackle in a 4-3. So he moves all around there. A lot of these linebackers were middle linebackers, and we moved them around. So Denzel McMichael, he's now our left outside linebacker. Luke Parks, our middle linebacker, he's a superstar. Tommy McDaniels, he's our right outside linebacker. So still a decent linebacking crew. Terrion Arnold is now our premier corner. We used Patrick Surtain to get back a bunch of picks that we had used to basically get some of these players we have. We brought in Ben Hyde, and Ben Hyde will probably be what we view as a replacement to Patrick Surtain. And I don't know how long Matthew Ankrum's going to last. I'm really disappointed in how slow Matthew Ankrum's development has been. So it'd be nice to have two great corners, but Patrick Surtain was 30 years old, $30 million cap hit. There was no penalty to trade him. He was a 99 overall. We got a bunch of first round picks that we're gonna have to use to probably replace Nick Bonito. And then so we got guys waiting in the wings here, and we'll probably draft some more corners going forward. And Thad Betts, we want to get him on the field. So it takes a number of guys to replace Patrick Surtain, but Patrick Surtain really wasn't doing anything. I don't know what it is, but for some reason when you're controlling a team, you don't get the same kind of production sometimes as the CPU does at their players. Dudley Stance, another guy, I don't understand why he's still like an 81 overall. He's just kind of not building up. But Joey Moon, he's a great, strong safety. He's been a superstar development since he got here. He's an X factor now. And Aries Temple converted linebacker to safety, along with Jordan Austin, another converted linebacker to safety. And both guys actually went up in overall when they got here to these positions. Right now, Javante is the third down back, and Gillespie is the power back. So we're going to get it like a little bit of a rotation here, see if that works for now. As you can see, Medlock is the slack wide receiver. It's all about him, man. We're going to go as he goes. So try to see what we can do with him in his rookie year. So I got Benito and Andrew Dunn as our pass rushers. We just reversed them. Javon Dexter, Nick Jackson, they're the rushers here. Luke Parks, sub linebacker, and this is not supposed to be Christian Williamson. Do not want him there. He's a little too slow for me. So it will be Ben Hyde and Thad Betts. I might trade Christian Williamson in the future and one of these wide receivers. So there you go. Let's get into the career of Micah Medlock and the Broncos playbook. And as always, we advance together, and we'll go from here. So we train throw deep. Let's see if we can get our first win of the season. And we don't. We do not. What happened? Probably the defense needs some help. They like Bo Nix only throwing for 188 yards in the first game of the season. It's really fucking stupid. I don't know why they do this. But Micah Medlock, 5 receptions, 104 yards, and 2 touchdowns. That's what I'm talking about. The defense probably needs some help. But Andrew Dunn gets 2 sacks already on the outside. We're in the Bills defensive playbook. I forgot to mention that. All right, well, Let's get to the end of the season. Let's start flying through these. Welcome to the playoffs. We are 10-7, 89s across the board. Getting some nice boosts here. First in passing, only at 264. I don't know what's happening to the rest of the league, but that's really low. I wonder, Tim Foil hat theory here. Madden just likes to be, in my opinion, well, we're just not going to have the entire league throw for a lot of yards, and it's all going to be relative to each other. So you're going to lead the league in passing at 264 a game, but the league's not going to be passing for a lot either. Yada yada yada. I don't know. But offense is kind of humming compared to the league, but it's all about the rookie. 4,500 yards passing with 48 touchdowns to 7 interceptions. One Bo Nix, 45 even, kind of crazy. Gillespie and Javonte Williams combined for over 1,000 yards, over 1,100 yards, probably say. Gillespie missed 5 games. Receiving wise, Micah Medlock, 91 receptions, 1,600 yards, and 26 touchdowns. Unfortunate. I thought he could get to 1,800 and he would have got like a nice little bonus. But for a rookie, that's ridiculous. That's pretty much what, what's his name? It doesn't even matter who his name was. He's not here anymore. He left. And because of that, we were forced to get a better player, in my opinion. And Micah Medlock has taken the league by storm. All right, we'll move over Puka. Micah Medlock has broken your yards record and your rookie TD record. He did not, however, get the receptions. He just missed out on that, but heck of a year for one Micah Medlock. And you're done with 14 sacks. Wish we had some more numbers here. Not really great in the Bills playbook, but it is what it is. Let's look at the league real quick. See how we stack up against the rest of the league. Bryce Young's just killing it out in LA, having a resurgence under a new coaching scheme. Nolan Shaheen doing pretty well. What happened to Patrick Mahomes? Just died? Bro, where's Mahomes? Maybe Andy Reid retired and they just got a different playbook. That's weird. Dude, that's weird. I'm not a fan of that. All right, let's look at receiving for the rest of the league. We're gonna have to check his playbook. McConkey, 102 catches. Jamar Chase is down. Mark Andrews with 102 catches and 1,100 yards receiving. Well, what was the other tight end? Isaiah Likely. All right. Well, Amon-Ra St. Brown just beats out Micah Medlock. But Medlock, 26 touchdowns. That's going to get him a ton of awards. Offensive Player of the Year, probably. Rookie of the Year, offensively, for sure. Let's look at rushing numbers. Kenneth Walker, 1,700 yards. Nice. Seems like the rushing numbers are up a little bit. Maybe the year balanced to rushing numbers. Who knows? 12 rushing touchdowns for Lamar. I don't know if he could get. Where is he passing wise? There's Lamar. Yeah. He only had 19 passing touchdowns, so I don't think he's going to get Offensive Player of the Year. As we always do, we advance together. So let's do that. Let's see if we can get the playoff win here. Got a tough road matchup. Young team ascending, and we don't get it. Unfortunate. Not going back to the Super Bowl, but I think we're rebuilding in the right direction. Just got to work on this defense, and we'll get there. Well, a bunch of players from the offense and defense made it to the Pro Bowl for our Broncos, but the most important guy here is Micah Medlock, up to an 87 after his rookie season, and he's wide receiver number 1 along with Amon-Ra St. Brown in the Pro Bowl. It's yearly award time, and Bo Nix gets MVP, gets the MVP jinx in the playoffs. Coach of the Year, Mike McDonald. Let's take a look at the awards. Offensive Player of the Year, the rookie, Micah Medlock. There you go. Andrew Dunn, Defensive Player of the Year. Micah Medlock, also the #1 Offensive Rookie of the Year. That's what I'm talking about. Best QB, Bo Nix. Best running back, DeAndre Fitzsimmons. Micah Medlock, the #1 wide receiver, just adding to his trophies. Andrew Dunn, what a signing to bring back. Glad we could bring him back. Doing well there. And a bunch of Jets and stuff. But it's all about Micah I want to say, keep wanting to say Fitzpatrick. Micah Medlock. There you go.
And that is how Micah Medlock's career starts off. And when you win a bunch of awards, you get a bunch of upgrades, and he's already over a 90 overall in his first year. And he's ready to break more records for wide receivers. And we're going to do that in another video and kind of bang these out and see what kind of numbers this man can put up in his career in the Broncos playbook. Should be fun. I hope you all are having a great holiday. You enjoyed your Christmas or your Hanukkah or anything else that you celebrate. This is a great time to do some rebuilds, as some of our teams are definitely out of it, and see what kind of madness we can create with the upcoming rookies. I know there's some great ones out there. Maybe not the quarterbacks, but definitely some fun ones. So stick around. Please like and subscribe if you haven't already. We'll be back with more of Micah Medlock's career. It should be fun. Hopefully we can smash some big records and see if we can even, flirt with Jerry Rice's overall career receiving yards. All right. I'm losing my voice. I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching. Peace.